And then in 2024, we're going to land on Wolczyk. And it's going to be the first woman and the next man. So exciting times.
Yeah, we have to, as women and men, we all have our part to do to make business a more encompassing place for everybody, and that can only help the bottom line.
It's very obvious when we showed up the first day that there wasn't enough of us. But you kind of just have to find the other girls and stick together.
You are not alone, and a lot experiencing the same, and everybody find their solution.
So I think it is growing, but it's not enough at all. We need more girls, more women in swim.
Stay and save the world. I wanted to be part of it.
I would always run out to the balcony of my house and I was inspired by the stars, and I just felt like I belonged over there.
Eve, are you still out here? It's nearly past your bedtime.
Oh, Dad, please let me stay up longer. The stars are so bright. It's like they're winking at me.
Right, kiddo, but not for too much longer, alright? Did you know the stars don't actually twinkle? No, it's just the Earth's atmosphere that makes it look like they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's to do with the different densities or something. That's what Uncle Robert says.
Oh, Uncle Robbie's so cool. And he gets to look at stars all day.
Well, actually, he gets to make the satellites that live around the stars, but not far off.
Can I live around the stars, Dad? Not now, but one day.
Well, look around. You already do.
But I want to be even closer and see all the stuff that's up there, like the planets and the steroids.
Asteroids?
Yeah, and the shooting stars.
Well, you'll get there one day.
Eve, what have I told you about throwing your Barbies around the house? And why is this one taped to a rocket?
Mum, she was flying.
Her poor hair! How could she be Princess Barbie without a lovely hair?
Princess Barbie isn't cool, Mum. Do you know what is cool? Flying Barbie! Woo!
Right, that is a lot cooler, but your mum's got a point. Let's not make too much mess for mum to clean up, alright? All hands on flying Barbies from now on.
Okay. Thank you, Eve. Oh, Martin, will you please fix the light in the hallway? I get home from work, putting bags down here, it blows in my face.
Yeah, I'll have a look into it.
I can do it.
Alright, Eve, I'll show you how to do it tomorrow if you
No,
like.
I fix the touch, remember, so I can fix the light.
Oh, well, I'll get you.
Watch out, Martin. We've got a new man about the house.
We've got an engineer. Yeah, an engineer about the house.
Well, before you become the resident engineer, shall we get some sleep? Come on.
Oh, but can we watch Star Trek before, please?
Eve, come on, it's getting late.
Oh, I won't ask for any of a bedtime story.
Fine, but you'd best be back inside in the next 10 seconds.
Thank you. Beat me up, Scotty! Woo!
When I was at the high school, I just launched a paper aircraft in the corridor of the school, and it was the most professor coming to the corridor. I don't know why this papercraft just did like in her face like that, and she didn't face anything. I said, no, I need to study why this happened. I need to study aerodynamics, and understood that.
Okay, girls, so today we're going to be making and flying. Are you listening, Claire? Claire? Making and flying your paper aeroplanes. Now, there's 2 house points available for whose plane flies the furthest, and you're only allowed to use 1 piece of A4 plain paper. Now, in the meantime, if you'd like to come and talk to me about your A-level choices, especially if it involves physics, then you know where to find me. Okay, well, get making, and we'll be flying them in 5 minutes' time.
I don't understand why we we have to spend an entire class on this. Our exams are in 2 months. I shouldn't complain though. I don't really like doing hard stuff.
Claire makes a fantastic point. Why are we talking about paper aeroplanes? Well, you check the syllabus on 3.2. It's all about forces. Now, forces are everywhere. It's the same forces that affect your 90-minute plane ride to Rome as they do these paper ones in front of you. Cast your minds back to last lesson. Can anybody remember what these forces are? Yes, Eve.
Thrust.
Thrust. Fantastic. And what does thrust do?
That's the push that makes it go forward.
Great. Any more?
Well, there's drag, which is the air resistance that works against the thrust to slow it down, and lift, provided by the air moving over and under the wings to make the plane lift up.
Jeez, Eve, give someone else a chance.
Yes. Okay, Claire. Well, you can answer the last one then.
Go ahead, Eve.
Weight influenced by the gravity of the plane.
Fantastic. That's 4 from 4, Eve. Well done. 4 house points. Did everybody understand that? Great. Well, continue making or we'll be flying them in 2 minutes' time.
I don't get how you understand this stuff.
It just sort of makes sense, you know.
No. I can't wait to drop physics.
Well, at least the exam's mostly memorization. You don't really have to understand
Yeah,
it.
but you just do.
Oh, we could revise together, if you want.
Okay, girls. Right. Let's get flying, shall we? Claire, you can go first. Launch pad's in the back right-hand corner. Let's see what you've got. Okay, well, we can look at why that wasn't so successful later, shall we? Eve, you're up. Let's see it.
Isn't it incredible flying? It's like a controllable roller coaster with the ability to transport things, people, anything from one place to another. Even into space.
Wow, Eve, that was amazing. Well done.
Oh, thanks, sir. Did you see that?
Yeah, what the hell? How do you explain that,
I
Einstein?
have no idea, but I'm going to find out. Sir, A-level physics?
Oh, I thought you might be one of the first ones to sign up. Are you thinking of a career in it, or perhaps going to university, or
Well, I think I'd like to study engineering.
engineering? Lovely. And what kind?
What kind?
Well, there's all different kinds of engineering, Eve. There's chemical, there's mechanical, there's aerospace,
Oh,
there's
What? Wait. You can specialise in aerospace.
Oh, you can specialise in pretty much anything nowadays, Eve. Well, there's aerospace or there's aeronautical.
Oh no, definitely aerospace.
Is there even a difference?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, compared to aeronautical, like, it has so many more cool things. It's not like just planes and helicopters. It has rockets in space as well. So much cooler. So much cooler.
It is cooler, Claire. Thank you. Well, if you're interested in going to university, I've heard there's a great course at Nottingham and at Bath University. So have a look into that. It won't be like this though, where it's a class of 20 girls and one guy. It's more like to be 20 girls in a class of 300.
Oh, do you think I should do aerospace then?
But that's no reason why I shouldn't apply, right?
Oh no, Eve, you would make a fantastic engineer. It's just something to bear in mind. That's all.
Don't do it, Eve. It sounds awful.
Okay, girls. Well, that is all we've got time for today. Thank you, Claire. Same time next week. Thank you.
Don't see why I should let that stop me. I don't really see why it has to be factored in. Oh, well, I'm sure it's not that bad.
I don't think I was considered as a scientist. I was just, again, being one of the only females, it was more like, oh, you're just a girl.
The fact that there are so far fewer women than men is kind of indicative of something else at play there.
Then there are always those who don't mean anything by it, but just have an extremely sexist sense of humour.
Hey, I like your top.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like the fifth NASA jumper here.
That's aerospace students for you.
I'm just glad to not be the only one in the room who loves rockets.
I know. It's such a shame though that so many of them are guys. It's like some of them have never seen a girl before.
Oh well, most of them aren't that bad.
Shall I?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see so many of you here for our introductory lecture to aerodynamics.
So, why do you do aerospace then?
Oh, it just feels like the future, you know. I mean, human space travel to the moon again, and maybe even to Mars. Plus, rockets are incredible.
So you're here for the rockets then?
Obviously.
Okay.
I mean, you take Newton's third law, like the most basic principle, and combine it with massive engines and complex systems, and you can send people to space. Are you not here for the rockets?
Oh, I prefer satellites. Like, without them, you wouldn't have Wi-Fi or GPS or weather forecasts. It's insane how much they do. Besides, rockets, little phallic.
Oh my god. I don't quite like that. Oh. Now I'm totally rethinking this drawing I did of me riding a rocket into space.
I've got a rocket you could ride into space.
What the fuck?
That's disgusting.
That's an appropriate thing to say?
You three at the back, can we just settle down there, please? Anyway, as I was saying...
Maybe next time.
In your dreams, asshole.
But remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important to treat every lecturer with the same amount of respect. Okay?
Just remember that next time you're sucking off Dr. Andy for a good grade.
How dare you,
Absolute
Ethan?
piece of
One
shit.
more comment like that and we will report you.
Fuck off, you stupid bitch.
Right, you in the red jacket, just get out, alright?
I didn't really see so much female representation in exactly what I wanted to do at the time, which I hope changes for future generations.
The chair, who was a white male, was answering every single question for her, wasn't even giving her a chance to speak. This woman literally wrote the paper on it and you're answering for her?
And that concludes our presentations for today. I hope you've enjoyed them just as much as we have. Great. Lovely. Well, I think we've got time for some questions from the floor. Yes.
Hi, yeah, a question for Dr. Elizabeth Howler. Hi. I just wanted to say I absolutely loved your thesis on the electric pump-fed engine in Electron. Could you explain how you developed it?
Oh, yes, of course. So I worked on my PhD in New Zealand, where they developed the Electron rocket, but a few years ago now. In my team, we were looking at more sustainable and cost-efficient engines, so naturally we were looking at the Electron rocket. The Electron rocket is actually the very first fully electrically pumped engine to reach orbit. However, we did have to use the adapters from the what's it called?
The Aegina upper stage vehicle.
Yes, that's the one. As I was saying, we had to use.
I think we'll move on now. Thank you. Any more questions? Yes.
Yeah, another one for Dr. Howler. Could you explain how you came up with the name for the Artemis mission?
Oh, yes, of course, that is.
That is a great question. Although Lizzie's team had the final say, it was actually my idea in the first place. Now, as we all know, in Greek mythology, Artemis is the twin of Apollo. Now, Apollo is famously the mission where we sent man to the moon 60 years ago. Now we're finally sending a woman. I thought it would be appropriate to name it after Apollo's twin. Great. Any more questions? Yes.
Yeah, another question for Dr. Elizabeth Howler. Do you think there's enough female representation in the industry?
Funny.
That is a hilarious question. Of course there is. Look at dear old Lizzie up here with the rest of us. Her pretty face must be a nice break from our wrinkly old ones. No, thank you. That's all we've got time for today. Please do make sure you collect your complimentary pens and badges on your way to some light refreshments in the foyer. Great. Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry. I just wanted to say, thank you so much for your presentation. Honestly, I find your work fascinating.
Oh, why, thank you. You were the one asking all the questions. Glad someone was awake and listening.
Did you find it annoying when he kept talking over you?
Oh, that's just how the world works. Don't need to be annoyed about it.
But I asked the questions to you. I mean, you knew the answers.
Life is a race. I just wasn't quick enough to the answer. Well,
You should have sat back. It was your stage too. Oh, it's so rare to see women at these sort of things, and he goes and ruins it by mansplaining everything.
mansplaining. You're not one of those feminists now, are you?
Aren't you?
Why would I be? They're just women who victimize themselves and create problems that aren't there. It's that which prevents the actual work from getting done.
Are you serious?
Look, you seem young. Undergrad, right?
Masters.
So don't let all your lefty professors teach you that the world is horrible and has to change. You want my advice? Don't be too pretty. Men don't trust a pretty woman. Speak as low as is natural for you. Think Margaret Thatcher. No one likes to listen to a whiny voice all day. And whatever you do, if someone does something that you don't like, ignore it. You want to be an engineer, yes? And then be an engineer, not an activist or a politician, especially not in the workplace. It won't work out for you.
You have to be really careful as to what kind of prejudices you're affirming or not affirming in people's minds every time you do anything.
Hi, I'm Eve Jackson. Hi, I'm Eve Jackson. The name's Jackson. Eve Jackson. Right. So I've just finished studying my PhD, where I've been researching renewable rules for fuels for rockets. Hi, I'm Eve Jackson. Hi, I'm
Eve, what are you doing? I think the mirror knows your name.
Oh, got an interview next week. Bit nervous.
It's natural to be nervous. But I don't think introducing yourself is going to be the hardest part. Just because of what happened last time. Well, if you just wore that black skirt.
Oh, hold on, that was the problem. If they didn't keep asking me if I'd wear a skirt to work every day, I wouldn't have mixed up hyperbolic orbits with parabolic orbits. Of course, they don't want an engineer who casually mistakes the value of X and Y a day, or wears trousers to work.
Well, you know the difference now. And besides, some workplaces like women to wear more feminine business clothes. It's just how the world works, Eve.
Well, that makes it even worse. No wonder industry average is 14% female.
You went into this industry knowing it weren't going to be
That's to
easy.
make it any easier.
Eve, while you're back, do you mind having a look at... What's wrong?
She's upset because it turns out going into a male-dominated industry is hard for a woman.
Well, that's understandable, Sheila. Come on.
If she'd just gone into nursing like I did, she wouldn't be having this problem. The women I work with are lovely.
Oh, I'm sure they are, Mum, but then she would just be hating my job.
Eve.
Come on, Mum. I mean, even Dr. Baker still treats you like you haven't worked there since before he was born.
That's different, is it?
She's got a point.
Oh,
Is this to do with that interview you've got with that company?
Lambda Limited.
Llama Limited.
Yep. And the panel's all men. You know, in the last 10 recruitments at that company, one has been a woman. It's all they're going to see, isn't it? No matter how I dress, no matter how I speak. I just feel like I can't say or do anything wrong because that's just one more reason why women shouldn't be engineers. Oh, everything has to be so perfect so I don't reflect badly on my whole goddamn gender. I mean, yes, I'm a woman. But I'm so much more than that. God, everyone keeps saying, oh, chin up, get your nails out, be pretty and smile. Oh, but not too pretty. Oh, he didn't say that. He must have made it up. Oh, you're not sexist. I mean, I gave my mother a Mother's Day card. I have a daughter. We have one woman on our board of 12 trustees. I don't know what to think. To do, what to say, and how to say it. I mean, I shouldn't have to sound less feminine just to be listened to. Or present less feminine, not to be sexualised. And yes, before you say it, Mum, I know I signed up for engineering knowing full well this might happen. For heaven's sake, it's the 21st century, there is no need. I'm damn good at my job. I'm smart and I know I am. I mean, what I'm doing can help send people into space. In theory, I should be working with the smartest people on the planet, and yet still trying to compete and get one up on them. What? Because I have a vagina? I shouldn't have to prove myself if they don't. We are just capable.
Everyone in the room automatically assumes you're the secretary, or you are there to take notes.
People will look at you differently. They stare at places that they shouldn't be staring at.
Right, okay, T minus 2 minutes.
Oh God, okay. Does everyone look alright? Oh, that
Everything's
chair,
fine.
these pens.
Pens are fine, chairs are fine. Eve, please just calm down.
I know. I just want everything to be perfect. It's not every day you get to meet
The
me.
legend, Pete Ashman.
Oh my God, I can hardly believe it.
Okay, right, T minus 1 minute. Everything's fine, pens are fine, chairs are fine. There we are. Aircon remote is in the top drawer if you need it. Things are going to be great. Have fun. You'll be fine. You're going to be fine. Have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Ashby.
Oh, hi there, sweetheart. Would you mind getting me a cup of coffee, milk, 2 sugars, and send in that junior engineer when he gets here, will ya?
Oh, I am the engineer.
Oh, are you now? You're too pretty to be an engineer.
Sorry, milk, 2 sugars? There you go, Mr. Ashwin.
Wow, that was quick. I hope you're that good at engineering. Oh, but seriously, they said they'd send their top junior engineer, so forgive me if I wasn't expecting someone like you.
Every time you ignore it, people think it's okay. Be straight up and have the strength to say that's not acceptable.
I would have joked about it to get out of the sticky situation, which is normally what we do.
2 sugars for you, sir.
So it wasn't you after all. Thank you, son. Trust a man to get it right. Ain't it weird having a woman above you? Unless you're into that.
Well, he was actually the one who rescued our Greyhawk Initiative program.
Well, that is the whole reason that I'm here. So, how'd you do it?
Well, as it turns out, it wasn't a technical issue after all, but communicative. See, we weren't actually listening to our customers' needs, so we weren't delivering to the right spec, and in turn, management weren't listening to us when we said, we needed less time in meetings and more time in workshop and development. And overall, we just needed to restructure people's timetables to boost morale, and then the program engaged with 85% more people.
So, boosting morale was your solution. Oh, well, that's real sweet, honey. That's real sweet. Trust a woman based on emotions, am I right?
Well, it was actually the most successful program that we've ran here in the last 5 years.
Oh, well, sure it is if you're giving out candy to everyone left, right, and center. Morale gets engagement up, not scientific improvement.
Correlation is causation in this instance, Mr. Ashburn.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but back in my day, the only incentive we needed was knowing we'd get man to the moon. Oh, nothing better than space to make man work.
In all due respect,
Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, you youngsters fright too easy. I'm sure your little program is doing great, honey. It makes the company look good, so it makes me look good, and, well, I can't be unhappy with that. So, I think I've got a meeting with another senior engineer.
Yeah, Sam Dryden in B12 next door.
Right. Proper engineer would not want to be late for that. Well, thank you so much for your time, son, and keep up the good work, sweetheart.
Oh, he was.
Vile. Absolutely vile.
I don't think Samantha's going to be too happy with him next door either.
Maybe we should have left him on the moon. Oh, thank you, by the way, for having my back.
No problem, sweetheart.
Oh, stop it.
Continuous comments, very sexist comments, and very kind of objectifying women comments and sexualizing women. Again, it's not even about someone's, ability, it's all what they look like, and this assumption that, oh, they're just waiting for something sexual to happen. And I hate that.
That's why you're more of a rocket girl.
I mean, you joke, but that's actually what I do.
No way.
I'm an engineer at JEL Systems, figuring out innovative ways to make it cheaper to go to Mars.
That's amazing.
I mean, coming from a professional pilot.
Oh, exactly. So you know I mean it. How are you finding it?
Oh, loving it.
Yeah.
It's so good to finally be in the room where it happens, decisions get made, things get built.
Sounds like you're really enjoying it.
Well, the job's the best part. The people, not so much.
Yeah?
I'm not usually a blind date kind of person, but, well, Anna suggested it after hearing about those guys at work and thought I needed a distraction. And, a good egg for once.
Take it I'm that good egg then.
So it seems.
If you don't mind me asking, these guys at work, what were they saying?
Oh, what were they saying? Well, continuously making comments about my body in front of me as though I wasn't there. Always asking if I'm single. Oh, and then why am I single? Because there must be something wrong with me if I'm single, decent looking and in my 30s. Then debating whether to ask me out whilst another sends an explicit message from across the room. And a few of them got quite angry when I turned them down. Started trying to discredit my work and claim it as their own. God, it's so frustrating.
I'm really sorry that you had to go through all of that.
Oh, you have nothing to be sorry for. Oh, unless you're one of the ones who do it too, then please let me know so I can leave and cut my losses.
No, please stay. It's the same in piloting, some of the guys think just because they can fly a plane means they can do whatever they want. Reality check, you can't.
Exactly.
Oh, the worst one I heard.
Oh, go on.
Women belong to the cock, not the cockpit.
God, that's vile.
Anyway, enough of this talk. What is your favourite TV show?
Oh, definitely Star Trek.
Star Trek?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. More of a Star Wars fan myself.
Oh, well, it's okay to be wrong sometimes, Jerry.
Okay. What's so great about Star Trek then?
Are you kidding? I mean, compared to Star Wars, it has so many more good seasons. I mean, yeah, some bad bits, but so many more good bits. Whereas Star Wars only actually has like 3 good films, and they're just the original 3, all between 1977 and 83, so it all goes downhill from there. Oh, Star Trek has Captain Janeway, a strong, independent female lead whose womanhood is not mentioned once in like 8 seasons. Whereas in Star Wars, doesn't Princess Leia like wear a gold bikini throughout half the film? Oh, Star Trek actually has real science. It's not just a fantasy set in space. Need I go on, Jerry?
I think you have made your point.
So why Star Wars then?
Don't know anymore. I think just nostalgia, I suppose.
You're still wrong though. Oh, so my question for you then, Mr. Pilot. Ooh. Would you prefer a holiday abroad or at home?
Well, if I'm going on a proper holiday, the last thing I want to see is a bloody plane. Get me in a car, drive down the coast, and I'm happy.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
I think it's the company that makes it perfect. I think I know a place you'd like.
Well, I think I'd like more than just the plane. Oh, wine or beer?
Wine, definitely wine. Dinner or breakfast?
Ooh. Well, date-wise, definitely dinner, but food-wise, definitely breakfast.
So for a second date, dinner followed by breakfast?
Oh, well, before that, Mr. Pilot, it's my turn. Your place, or mine.
This scare that you can have not a good life working balance. So if you would like to have a family, like I have, and you have children, and you have to take maternity leave, and you later on admit this part-time, then you think that this type of career, like engineering, is not one of the best career that help you to buy. But the time are changing, and also the couple are changing. So I am lucky because my husband we always made 50-50, no? So in the housework and taking care of our son, so it was really a balanced, easy balanced marriage. So we really support each other, and that was really fantastic because this helped me to anyway go on with my plan and my goal.
I'm trying to do the same with my daughter and explain her that she can do whatever she loves to do.
Down line. Oh, go on. Ready. Oh, Val, you see that plane up there? What colour is its body?
Blue.
Blue, which means...
It's a British Airways plane.
And
Daddy might be flying it.
there we are. We'll make a proper plane spotter out of you one day.
Mummy, Daddy was just telling me about the blue plane up there. It's a British Airways plane and maybe it's...
Val, you know what Mum might like to see your new toys. Yeah? What's wrong?
They passed me for the development lead role.
I thought they weren't making a decision on that for the next 3 weeks.
Turns out Hector accidentally spilled that I was pregnant and now I'm no longer suit.
Okay, yeah?
Look. Oh. Are you okay?
Val, it might be...
Do you know what? Not really, sweetheart. But do you know what would make me feel better? You telling me about all your new toys. Is that a Barbie I see?
Not just any Barbie. Aerospace engineer Barbie.
Oh, wow. I had no idea they existed.
Yeah, neither did I. You know, we were this close to getting a pilot one. You saw that. No turning back.
Well, as it should be.
Wow. I'll get you some food. Mac and cheese?
I want mac and cheese.
Oh, you've had your dinner, Val. It's nearly your bedtime. Well, how about you tell me about your Barbie first?
Well, this is Poppy, but she's not actually a present for me. She's for my new brother or sister.
Oh, you know they won't be here for some time yet, Val.
Yeah, but I need to make sure she's good first. Isn't that right, Poppy? Yes, it is. I'm gonna tell her all your stories, like the one where the mean NASA man was mean to you.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Or the one where you were awarded for being the smartest person ever. Yes,
well,
thank
just
you.
my uni year.
E-F-D. Or the one where you threw the plane at your teacher, but it missed. That one's so cool. We're gonna tell her all your stories, and she's gonna go with you to work, and even in the rocket all the way up to the moon.
Well, I'll see what we can do.
Can I go to the moon?
How about you try getting to bed first?
But next stop.
Do you know what? That sounds like a plan.
I don't want to sleep here, Val. The stars are so cool. Look. Blue plane. Do you think one of Daddy's friends is flying that one?
Well, why don't we ask him in the morning?
You're even cooler than stars, Mum.
Oh, fun.
I wish I had a book full of all your stories that I could bring to school, and then all my friends would say, wow, and I'd be like, I know, it'd be great.
Wow, that's such a lovely thing to say. Do you know what? Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all.
Thinking of publishing this book about how all the crazy stuff that we go through as women in aerospace. I mean, we get put down, we get not promoted, we get ignored at business meetings, we get overlooked. And what if I wrote a book for women that outlined all these experiences and heard from other women in the industry about their stories as well? And kind of help women early in their career navigate through what we need to do to make it.
Great, thank you, Eva. So, what made you want to write a book?
Oh, well, from speaking to so many women that I met and worked with, I realised that, you know, we're all going through these same experiences, and it was through sharing these experiences that we found, you know, comfort and reassurance, knowing that no matter what it was, we weren't going through it alone, and that's something that I really wanted to highlight in this book.
And why do you think these instances occur so prevalently in engineering specifically?
Oh, well, obviously this book is written from my own experiences, and that's the only field I've ever worked in, but, you know, things are gendered from the get-go. I mean, think of, you know, Barbies instead of rockets, the arts instead of sciences, and when you're young, if you don't have anyone who represents you, you know, to look up to, you're going to get that subconscious affirmation that you don't belong. So, you know, it's important to make that conscious decision and effort to break the mold. I do think it's important to note, though, that, you know, these experiences are not specific to engineering. You will find them in any male-dominated field.
Thank you very much. I think we've got time for a question from the floor. Yes, please.
Hi, I'm so excited to read your book. It's so inspiring to hear you talk and to know that, like you said, I'm not alone when these things happen. Would you say that there's enough female representation yet?
Ooh. You know, I do think things are getting better, but I wouldn't say we're there yet, no. I mean, I'm still the only female board member in my company, but in my team, there is a 40 to 60 ratio women to men, and that's a lot better than the 18% industry average. So, you know, I would say things are getting better than, say, when I was your age, and I'm sure with girls like you in the industry, you know, we will eventually get those proportions that we are happy with.
Thank you.
Great question, thank you. Well, I think that's all we've got time for today, but everybody, please do make sure you get your copy of Eve Jackson's new book, It's Not Rocket Science. Advocate, be brave, speak up. Thank you.
Hi, I just wanted to say one more time, you really are such an inspiration to me. I want to be just like you.
Oh, wow. I mean, that really means a lot because, you know, it's for you, my daughter, anyone who needs that bit of advice or support. You know, I will say this though, you know, don't follow in my footsteps. The world doesn't need any more ease. It needs you and whatever it is that makes you unique. I can say that in this 20 years I have seen a lot of change. So now we're really more than when I started in the industry.
It's not very easy to grow path like this when you don't see anyone like you. So I really want to put this message, if I can do it, you can do it, and anyone can do it. So don't be shy to ask for help. Like, you need to free up, be patient. Stop comparing yourself to others. Remember that is your own trajectory. And learn as much as possible of yourself. So learn your super talents, learn your superpowers.
We all have to work together towards the bottom line, and there is really no room for ego when you're trying to accomplish something great.
Now when I'm asked to talk about it, I feel it is my duty to just share that experience.
And I'm really glad that you give me this chance.
probably know. If you really enjoyed the show, then you can also leave a review on the Edinburgh Fringe website. That's also very helpful, thank you. Yeah, follow us on our socials if you like. You've donated by being here, so thank you so much, but as you'll probably know, it costs a lot to support Edinburgh Fringe show on, so if you're feeling a bit more generous, want to spend a little bit more money, you can donate via those socials as well. Yeah, thank you again all so much. Don't forget you can collect a badge on the way out. Yeah, thank you all so much.